On March 7th, 2024, Exact Sciences hosted a special event called Night of Champions to honor, connect, support, and empower those affected by colon cancer. Everybody has a story. Let's meet David Dubin. We are honored to help him share his.
My name is David Dubin, and I am a colorectal cancer survivor twice. I do have roles at Exact Sciences. I am an employee on the precision oncology side. So I'm not on the screening side, I'm on the precision oncology side. But I'm also here as a patient advocate, advocating for those who are in this space along with me. So my story begins, it begins previous to that, but it really starts for me back in 1997 when I developed symptoms and subsequent diagnosis of colon cancer at age 29. I had a family history of it. My father had colon cancer a couple of times. My grandfather had colon cancer. For me, it just was younger and a little more advanced. But I was fortunate enough to have surgery and be able to go on with my life and continue down that process like the rest of my family had done previously. My brother did develop colon cancer as well 3 years after me. And it really wasn't until 10 years after my first colon cancer where I developed a second colon cancer, which I was diagnosed with. At that time, I was diagnosed with something called Lynch syndrome, which is a genetic predisposition to a number of different types of cancers, obviously specifically colorectal cancer. I would say that knowledge is power. Early screening, early detection is important, but I would also say genetic testing is very important. I like to say that all of us are carriers for something, just some of us know what it is. In my case, now that I know what I have and I know that my brother has and my father and my grandfather had previously, I can also test my boys for it. And they have been tested, and they have, of the 3 boys, we do have 2 that have tested positive, and they can prevent cancers from hopefully starting at all, but if nothing else, catching them early, which is really the hallmark of what we're trying to accomplish. For the physicians who are seeing patients coming in at an earlier stage, the goal would be to hope that they acknowledge what's being presented to them. We're all busy, and it's all understandable to be inundated with stuff, but when someone is presenting themselves as a potential patient, specifically with potential symptoms of colorectal cancer, we do hope that they are taken seriously, and we hope that they're forwarded to an appropriate specialist for determining whether or not it's the case. Overall, it's a very cost-effective solution to screen somebody, and for them to test negative, that'd be great. That's what I'd like to hear. It's what we all want to hear. We want them to be negative. But, to take those extra few minutes to listen, to acknowledge it and absorb it and forward them onto a specialist, I think is warranted, and we hope they do that. Since this is my first time to Tucson, I'm very excited to be here. I do have a big hat. I'm looking forward to wearing it. I have not had the opportunity to really see the sights, but I'm looking forward to do so when a little less rain is falling and it messes up my hair.